Welcome to my talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's relationship and its dynamics. My name is Daxie Worthen, and let's get straight into it. So, the background of their relationship and who they are is that Amber Heard is an American actress since the early 2000s, and Johnny Depp is an American actor, musician, and producer. He's best known for his wildly eccentric roles. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard met in 2009 while filming the movie Rum Diary. They were both in long-term relationships at the time. The pair began dating in 2012, which was soon after Johnny Depp ended his long-term relationship with Vanessa Paradis and mother to his children. The pair stayed together until 2016 when Amber filed for divorce. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard went to trial in 2022 for defamation. The trial lasted 6 weeks, displaying gruesome, intimate details about their relationship to the world. And relationship dynamics. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's relationship dynamics were described by the media as intensely passionate and at times volatile. This means there was a deep affection between them, but at times it became unpredictable due to rapidly changing emotions one felt towards each other. During the trial, it was noted slash hypothesized that Johnny lost roles because of Amber's op-ed claiming to be a victim of domestic abuse, which was a factor which led them to trial. The couple's former marriage counselor, Lauren Anderson, had said that there was mutual abuse in which both parties initiated fights and physical violence. So if there was mutual violence negatively affecting each other's happiness and contentment with each other, why did the couple stay together? For one, most violence in couples is situational and mutual. This is clearly stated through the couple's marriage counselor. There's an attachment and safety in the violence. The violence becomes a sort of learned helplessness over time where the couple is just comfortable with what happens and almost expects it. The couple finds it hard to imagine other options, feeling that the violence is normal. This is found true when looking at the time they stayed together and reasons for staying. Johnny said that he never saw a solid example of a successful relationship in his childhood. During the trial of their divorce and entanglements, it was also noted that Amber Heard's parents had an abusive relationship. She was told by her mother to work it out with her relationship with Johnny Depp, much like her mother and her father worked it out in their relationship, which involved abuse that was considered normal for the household. Johnny Depp at trial was asked, "Why did you stay given Heard's behavior?" Depp's reply, "I supposed because my father stayed." Both people did not have strong examples of what a healthy relationship looked like, which clearly played a factor in how they treated each other and assessed the abuse. Evidence 2. They sought therapy. Taking action, continuing slash bettering a relationship. That is when couples go to therapy before an initial breakup. Therapy is usually gone to too late, i.e. too much water under the bridge for things to get better. The fact that the couple sought therapy shows a genuine interest in trying to make the relationship work, even if it didn't help improve the outcome, slash them staying together for longer. The couple only went for about 2 months, joint and individual sessions. They stopped going due to the deterioration of their relationship. So they were in the relationship for too long before they had a chance to figure things out. Evidence 3. Predictors of violence. Relationship. Family history of violence is a strong predictor for violence in relationships, which is both the case for Johnny and Amber. Alcohol and drug use predict violence as they disinhibit emotions and actions. Johnny testified that Heard could easily drink 2 bottles of wine at night. He also said she abused cocaine and painkillers, which led to violent outbursts. He also said that her actions made him more likely to use drugs as he did when he was 11 amid abuse from his mother. Again, family factors. Depp used drugs but claimed to be mostly sober during the relationship, but both used drugs and alcohol at times, which is clearly stated in an increasing presence of violence. Stress is a predictor of violence. Johnny said Amber Heard would speak of suicide anytime he tried to leave. That would be a significant stress factor. Evidence 4. Relationship disillusion. Breaking up is one of life's most stressful experiences, even if you wanted it. Their breakup aftermath was made public, with intimate details being shared to the world. Depp's reactions to each other's testimonies with shocked faces, rubbing of the head, concerned looks, and looks of anger. This has definitely made the experience more stressful. Attachment styles. Attachment styles describe how one another relate to each other in a relationship. They're developed from early childhood with caregiver and can relate to our adult relationships. There are 4 attachment styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. Everybody has some range of avoidant or anxious attachment. Secure is what is aimed for in a healthy relationship where both partners can go to one another as a reliable source of support. Anxious attachments worry about abandonment, needs a lot of reassurance, hard to trust partner's love, jealousy, and early heightened disclosure such as trauma dumping. Avoidant attachments view partner as clingy, low attentiveness to partner, negative interpretation of partner behavior and motives, and shows anger rather than jealousy. Disorganized is a mixture of both, anxious and avoidant, displaying inconsistent behaviors where they may show anxious attachment than avoidant attachment, or a mixture of both. Her displayed anxious attachment style. She needed constant reassurance and would fight back against Depp verbally or physically to maintain closeness. She was also afraid of losing him, etc. Depp displayed avoidant behaviors such as withdrawing from his partner when things became too volatile, such as going to his room and not engaging in the behavior that was seen as not reliable or good. He avoided getting too close to his partner. Their conflicting attachment styles could have exacerbated each other's attachment styles, i.e., making them more apparent and show up more as neither couples were getting their specific attachment needs met. Conclusions. In conclusion, Depp and Heard had a textbook case of many factors for a non-healthy relationship lined up. They did not support each other through kindness, but supported each other through violence and fear, such as fear of abandonment, fear of harm, and fear of defamation. Their relationship was seemingly built on threats. Ultimately, the takeaway here is to maintain kindness, compassion, and positive emotions towards your partner. Classwork helped guide my conclusions and assessment of the couple and their relationship. Reflection. How were you changed by this course? This course gave me valuable insight into how to maintain a healthy, joyful, successful relationship. And it even changed some of the dynamics in my own relationships. This project challenged me to look at multiple angles of a tumultuous couple and see the strength that I could attain from learning this and being better in my own relationships. I learned how violence, family history, treatment, assessment of actions by couples, family, public all play a role in the outcome and satisfaction of a relationship.